Ever since I was old enough to wake up to an alarm clock rather than my mother gently prodding me into consciousness, I have chosen to wake up to music rather than a cranky alarm whine. It seems a simple decision, but for me it is one layered with meaning. Your alarm is the first thing you hear on an average day, and bleary-eyed though you may be, I think there is something to be said of that old phrase, waking up on the right side of the bed. Music, in all of its complexity, can set a tone for an entire 24 hours, and thus I choose to set the tone of my early morning Mondays to something decidedly lacking in mundane misery. Today, I awoke to nothing other than Jesus Christ Superstar, like any normal musical theater-obsessed 19-year-old. And thus begins a day in the life of Lizzie McMizzy. After the usual teeth brushing, hair combing out, getting dressedness, I go downstairs for a cup of coffee in my disappearing TARDIS coffee mug and some hard-boiled egg toast, my usual. Then the roommate and I are off to class on a clear though blustery New England day.
Oh look, it's so beautiful. Hi, Lizzie's followers. I'm roommate. We're walking to Woman in the Bible, and we're talking about Mary, the Blessed Virgin. Except maybe not.
One thing I love about my roommate is that we're both religion majors, but religion majors for very different purposes and both coming at religious texts from very different perspectives. And yet we always manage to find common ground in each other's differences and have really excellent, critical, difficult, and wonderful conversations together. In said class, I get to sit in this awesome green seashell chair and argue over whether Mary's virginity is crucial to the Christian birth narrative of Jesus in the canonical Gospels versus the exegesis texts. After Women in the Bible comes research methods and data analysis for sociology, which I will freely confess is not one of my favorite subjects just because I'm not a super mathy person, and you can tell that I was particularly engaged today by the lovely doodles. And it's time for me to go to the gym, and depending on how wheezy/motivated I am, I'll run 4 to 5 miles while listening to Nicki Minaj. Once again, music influencing a healthy lifestyle. If you think Nicki Minaj encourages a healthy lifestyle. At the gym, I change from this cute polka dot top Q clip into my Thesaurus Rex t-shirt to work out and
lunch.
And then I come back to my room to make my bed, shower, then make a vlog. Showered, I now commence the real work of the day. Good grief, this double consciousness and awareness of bondage and freedom is really difficult to talk about when thinking about Frederick Douglass. Band contract.
Tumblr, Tumblr, Tumblr. Tumblr, Tumblr, Tumblr. Tumblr, Tumblr. Tumblr, Tumblr, Tumblr.
Writing a paper about Rosemary Bedford Wither's method of correlation using feminist hermeneutics while interpreting Genesis is a lot more difficult than I ever imagined it could be. After playing on Tumblr, I mean working on reading and writing papers all afternoon, I go to work. My place of employment on campus is the Speaking, Arguing, and Writing Center, where I mentor any student at any point in the writing process on any form of writing, speaking, or preparing for debates in class. I love my job more than I think is possible. If I could work at this job for the rest of my life, I would. However, in order to respect the confidentiality of my students, I'm not gonna film there today. After work, I have a quick dinner of burritos, my favorite food on the face of the planet, go to a quick meeting, and then I'm back in my room doing more Tumblr, working and reading. When I'm nodding off to Dorothy Day's memoir, or more likely looking at my logistic regression notes, it's time to put back on the soothing music that will lull me into a slumber until it all starts all over again come the morrow. Thanks girls, Jen. I'll see what a day in the life is like for you tomorrow.